Hello YouTube, and welcome back again to today's tips and prediction, being a Sunday. But then we can talk about yesterday. We can talk about yesterday, what happened yesterday, and how disappointing yesterday was to an extent. Though we won a few slips. Of the two slips that I provided, we won one slip that was 4.29 odds. So technically it was able to give us the returns of our investment. But then something that troubles me was the slip that I provided of 11 matches. I provided a slip of 11 matches, and believe it or not, we lost one match. And here's what I have to say something. If I was given an opportunity to talk to Talisca today, I'll remind him of something. When you're in a very great platform like the Turkey Super League, and you're given a penalty, supposed to take a penalty in the 95th minute, six added minutes, but then the penalty is being taken at the 95th minute, and Talisca gets to play one of the poorest penalties that I've ever seen. It takes a very simple penalty, and it's predictable, and then lost because of Talisca, actually, because the match of Stuttgart playing against Bayern, they went on and they won that match in a 1-2 win. Mallorca playing against Barcelona, nobody was expecting Mallorca to win that match, of course. So Barcelona, they thrashed Mallorca 3-0, and Mallorca, they had 2 red cards, which were actually, the red cards actually came after the 2 goals were scored, so technically they were not going to come back. There was not going to be any comeback out of it. I was watching the game, and they were not playing such a great game, especially they were being demoralized by the red cards. Monaco playing against Liavo. Monaco, they went on to win in a 3-1 victory. Excelsior playing against Feyenoord. Actually, this match was troubling me for a second, and then Feyenoord, they came back in the second half, and then they cleared everything. They won in a 1-2 victory. Estella playing against Benfica. First half, 0-0 draw, barren draw. Second half, Benfica won 1-0. And then now we have Gostepe playing against Fenerbahce. That match was a very simple match. I don't know what happened to Fenerbahce. They have very quality players, but then they were unable to deliver. And when they were given an opportunity to take the 3 points from Talisca, denied them the opportunity. The other match, Artberg playing against RB Salzburg. I talked about this match, and if you were following the scores, you know why I was talking about it, because they were 1-1 in the first half, and I thought Salzburg were going to be held on a draw, but then they came back and they gave us a victory. Royal USG and Standard Liège. Standard Liège, they had a red card. Royal USG trashed them 3 goals. And now to my best, Amsterd's playing against Malmo. I never expected Malmo to hold a clean sheet, but then they gave us a clean sheet of 4-0. 4-0 is such a good goal. Slovan Bratislava playing against this team. This match, I was expecting to be having maybe more than 2 goals by Slovan, but then they only maintained 1 goal and they won. Last but not least, Dynamo Kiev. Dynamo Kiev, they won the match in a 4-1 victory. 4-1 victory, and we were expecting them to deliver. So we lost yesterday the 40 odds. We lost it to Talisca. Yeah, we didn't lose to the team. We lost to Talisca because he held our key to winning the 40 odds, but then he threw it away. Welcome back again to today's tips and prediction. Being a Sunday, I have a few slips that are prepared. I have 4 slips, and one of the slips is containing 55 odds, which is a good odd. You can go in and stake on it fully, because yesterday I did something that was very important for myself. I split the bet. I placed on the whole bet, yes, the 40 tips, very safely, and then I split it into 2. So one of the 2 won, and at least I wasn't in that much of a loss. So first match of the day, or first slip of the day. Today I'm having 4 slips, and the first slip of the day is having 3.828 odds. The first match, Nantes playing against PSG. I don't expect PSG to disappoint in the first match of the season. They played a very short game in the Super Cup, but I expect them to come back because Nantes, they have an ability, they have a tendency of holding PSG in a draw, but I expect them maybe today to deliver. So my prediction is PSG to be able to score over 1.5 goals. The second match, Sporting CB playing against Aruca. This is, we are talking about Portugal Premier League, and I'm banking on Sporting CB to be scoring over 1.5 goals. I expect them to bank the win from this match and with over 1.5 goals. So my betting tip, Sporting CB to score over 1.5 goals. Last but not least, under this slip, okay, second last, it's a match that is playing between Seco Bluch playing against KVC Westalo. This is a match that's playing from Belgium Jubilee League. You can avoid it if you may. I'm banking on either team to score over 1.5 goals. I expect GG and a BTTS, GG and over 2.5 goals. Sorry for that. I expect the two teams to be able to score each other. You can go in safe and stake on the total number of goals at full time to be over 1.5 goals for safety. Last but not least, Bosnia Herzegovina Premier League, Sloboja Doboj playing against Borak Banjaluka. Borak, they're in a good shape, and I'm banking on Borak to be able to score at least 2 goals. You combine the 4 matches, you get a total odd of 3.828 odds. Good odd to stake on, right? That forms the first slip. The second slip of the day, I've gone in for the best team, that is the best, okay, the second best match that is playing today, a match between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. And I'm banking this, actually this is my rollover today, and I'm banking on the two teams to score each other, to concede goals from each other, and for us to have maybe a winner or maybe to have 3+ goals. Because my prediction on this match is actually either a 2-1 victory for Chelsea or a 2-2 draw. So I'm banking on a BTTS and over 2.5 goals. It's a match that is playing very early today. And the second match that I'm having, Netherlands Eredivisie playing against Eredivisie, a match between 20 playing against PSV. I'm banking on PSV to be winning. These are 2 early kickoff matches. They are just like early kickoff matches. It's 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. The 2 matches, when you combine them, they give you a grouping over 3.134. This is the best sleep and the rollover sleep for day 3. All right. Okay, yesterday I didn't provide one, so this is the second for the day 2. 3.134 odds. Simple, but then I don't know it's gonna go. The last sleep, 2.819. That's the last of the small accumulator tips. The first match, Nantes PSG win. Alveca playing against Braga. This is Portugal Premier League. Braga to be able to win at least 1/2, and I expect Braga to deliver victory for us. Last match, Espanyol playing against Atletico Madrid. This game has been debatable for a while. People are saying that maybe Atletico Madrid, sometimes they disappoint. It's also such a potential team. But I hope the first match they're going to be key enough to deliver a victory for us, for them to win, to welcome the Espanyol and beat them at their home. Who knows? But then, if you have tension, you can go for a double chance. The 3 matches, they give you a total odd of 2.8 odds. Last but not least, it's an accumulator of 53 odds. 11 teams again today. Let's go in, and as always, you can split this bet. Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Home team to score over 1.5 goals. Chelsea to score at least 2 goals at Stamford Bridge. AC Milan playing against Bari. This is Coppa Italia. AC Milan to score over 1.5 goals. Nantes versus PSG. PSG to be able to win. Espanyol playing against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid to be able to win. As you can see, some of the matches they're repeatable because it was the main, and then I split it. I edited it to find the small odds. Athletic Bilbao playing against Sevilla. Athletic Bilbao to be able to deliver victory from home. 20 playing against PSV to be able to score over 1.5 goals. Alvaca playing against Braga. Braga to be able to win the match. Besiktas playing against Eyüpspor. This match, I don't know why I'm so tensed on Besiktas. I feel like they might not be able to win, but I feel they should be able to move forward and score 2 goals. So Besiktas over 1.5 goals. Sporting CB playing against Aruca. Sporting CB victory. Seco Bruch playing against Westalo. I'm going in for BTTS, both teams to score. And last but not least, Bosnia and Herzegovina, match between Slopoja playing against Borak Lunja Luka. I'm banking on Borak Lunja Banja Luka to be able to winning the match. When you combine the 11 matches, they give you a whopping odd of 55 odds. Good one to go in for. It's a great day. Go in and stake wisely and stake responsibly, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own money. We'll see. I see you tomorrow with better odds and better tips. Tomorrow we're having a game. Yeah, is it tomorrow or Tuesday? I'm not so sure. I've not checked on the schedule. I think it's on 20th, but then we're having a game coming up. So those are the betting tips for today. Go in, stake wisely and stake responsibly. Always do remember to subscribe, like and share the video for other people to win from the same tips. We're picking up from YouTube, and it's a good run, I can say. See you